The buyer wired a sum of $500,000 to a bank account in New York. Every year, we real estate agents go through continuing education to make sure we stay sharp for our clients. Now, I recently went to a seminar at the North Dakota Heritage Center, and the topic of that seminar was very important for consumers. Selling your home or stepping into a new home can be an incredible journey, but it can also be incredibly dangerous because of fraudsters that are looking to intercept and then disappear with your hard-earned money. So here's a few things I want to remind you of to make sure that you're safe and not sorry while you're on your real estate journey. These things may seem obvious, and that's the point. Scammers are relying on us skipping over the basics. So watch out for any emails or text messages or any form of communication that asks for your personal information, especially if you weren't directly told by a trusted source like your agent or your lender or a title rep to expect that message or email. Often, fraudsters will impersonate individuals that are involved in the transaction in an attempt to intercept a transfer of funds. Now, at the seminar I attended, the speaker told us a story about a buyer that was told by the closing agent at the title company that they would be emailed the wiring instructions when it was time, but that the closer would also make sure to text him when they sent the email. That would be like two-step verification, right? So later, the buyer received an email with wire instructions, but did not receive the text message. What happened next is the horror story that we want to prevent happening to anyone again. The buyer wired a sum of $500,000 to a bank account in New York. Days later, the title company emailed the actual wire instructions to the buyer and texted them, "Hey, we sent you the wire instructions just now." The buyer then replied, "Yep, I sent the money 3 days ago. Hope you got it." That sounds scary, and it is, but it's also very simple to prevent. What I always tell my clients when we go over wire fraud advisory is that they should never follow any instructions to wire something without being told directly from a trusted source beforehand what to expect and when. I also reassure them that they will be in direct contact with me, if not both me and the person or persons involved on the other side. And if they are ever unsure, they should stop and call to verify that everything is okay. And they definitely shouldn't call the number in the email or text that they are suspicious of. I wouldn't even immediately trust a phone call that you weren't expecting without verifying that that was the correct number for whoever they claim to be. And you definitely wouldn't want to send anything to a New York bank account. Now, we all know not to click on a weird email or share personal information, but these things still happen to people. So we have to talk about it and pay attention so we can catch these scams before anything is stolen. Now, according to the FTC, in 2024 alone, $5.7 billion was lost to investment scams, but in total, $12.5 billion was reported lost due to various scam types. These are multi-billion-dollar businesses for scammers, and no one is off limits. So don't fool yourself into thinking it couldn't be you. Instead, take the necessary precautions to make sure it isn't you. Call your agent, call your lender, call the title rep directly, and never trust an email or text message from someone you don't know without verifying. Your home is likely the biggest investment you'll make. Don't let one rush decision put it all at risk. Slow down, verify everything, and always double check with a trusted professional, because your peace of mind and your home is worth protecting. Hello there. I'm Silas Jackson, your local real estate agent with Capital Real Estate Partners. And whether you want to look at listings in Lincoln, Bismarck, or Mandan, you can go to my website, silas.capitalrealestatend.com, where you can view current listings on the market and get a free estimated home valuation.